presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round one. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game one tonight. The stakes have risen again. Round two of the postseason. Kenny, if you're starting out on the road, what do you have to do to steal one of the first two games?
Well, they always say come out with focus, but you know what that means, Ernie? Energy and effort. That's something that every player has inside of them. All they have to do is unleash it. And then you try to build some early confidence.
So in this game, you just want to be close at the end so you have a shot. Then it comes down to execution. So down the stretch, got to make them big buckets.
Now, let's go down to Kevin Harlan as we approach the tip.
And a little behind-the-scenes action. The team preparing for perhaps its biggest game of the season so far. Right here on 2K Sports. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, game one. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, if you ask Karl Anthony Towns, his greatest strength is his versatility. He said, "My dad taught it to me at a young age, and it's made my transition at every step of my career comfortable, having the fundamentals and foundation. I don't limit myself. I try to be great at all skills." Kevin?
Yeah, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Morris is out there with Walden. Then there's Mason. Then it's Culver. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Lights out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
Here we go.
So the Lakers win the tip. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is the first foul of the game. Morris against Davis. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Towns knocks it away.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And here's Axel Walden for 3. That doesn't go either for Axel Walden. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Now just over a minute played here in the first. LeBron is doubled. 5 to shoot. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision unreal.
Lets it go from 14. And that one's good, Walden.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here is Mason after the basket by Los Angeles. Passes it to Culver. Good D by Drummond. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That shot's good from Olsen.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, might as well turn the lights out, Kevin.
Minnesota off to a slow start. 8-point game. To the left wing. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit of them.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Olsen. Again, Los Angeles.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
James. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Mason. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
That one falls.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Here the NBA's top scorers during this postseason is shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at South, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Anthony Davis. He's the same group.
And whether it's been attacking off bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Caldwell Pope. Olsen passes to Drummond. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. They grab their own.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Alden dishes to Mason. And stolen by James. 2-1. They jump out on the break. And hold it to Morris. And here's Culper. The pass to Walden. And it's
foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Here is Mason. The Timberwolves time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Pass to Morris. To the middle. Will it go? And it's Towns missing. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The shot's good from Olsen.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Mason, the pass to Towns. Down low. Shot's good from Mason.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Here's Drummond, and the Lakers check on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Walden with it, working on James. 6 to shoot. Mason for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Dragic comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then for Minnesota, Bell is checked in for Morris. Robert Covington comes in for Walden. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Culver.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Mason against Dragic. Here's Wiggins. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's LeBron, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And that one's good by LeBron.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball, that's who something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Mason against Dragic. With the teardrop. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7 here tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy.
The definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
A kick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Here's lights out. He's got 8. Davis finds Dragic. From past the arc. Olsen passes to Davis. Over Towns, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 10.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Passes to Towns. That shot off.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
James with the bucket.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Carter Williams. Here's Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Olsen passes to Davis. Covington against James. Here's Dragic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Carter Williams with the bucket. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They double him with Wiggins, and there's the pass to Dragic. Drops in the tray. Dragic has got 5 now.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Williams against Dragic. Bell passes to Towns. He dishes it to Wiggins from deep. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Fires top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Carter Williams finds Towns. Great that time from Davis. To the inside, James off with the layup. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Lakers ahead, running away with it. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Karl Anthony Towns, knows it's important to keep his teammates involved.
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar, you know, so making sure you're not just being a ball hog. So I'm just always trying to make sure that I'm taking wide-open shots that I think everyone on the team would love for me to take if I have the opportunity. But also at the end of the day, making sure everyone gets a chance to be in the candy shop.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that platoon swap here for the Lakers. 4 minutes. They've gone 5 from the here in the second. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Colton. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Morris. Then there's Mason. And it's Walden in at the small forward position.
You get the sense that Karl Anthony Towns, as young as he is, knows he can be the best player in the league. There isn't a phase on the offensive end from which he can't score it.
LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys, lights out in their last game against the Kings got the job done. He scored 48 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate.
Well, there's no doubt, Greg. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Axel Walden with the steal. And here they come. And Walden throws it down.
And that's hustle right there. When AW times those steals right, it's a thing of beauty.
Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And that one's good. Drummond.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's James. Rebound, Minnesota. Now, here's Culver. Defense is right there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Los Angeles make switch here. Davis is checked in. Pass to LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Culver. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lays it up and banks it in.
And how about the balance there from Culver? Really good at staying in control despite the D being all over him.
A foul called on Axel Walden. That's his first foul. Olsen passes to Craig. Lakers working the ball around now. Count the basket. Lights out's got 10.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Timberwolves shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Walden, and Walden throws it down.
I love watching A.W. capitalize on that, showing the defense he's going to be a problem down low.
Now here's James. He's got 10. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there. 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points help them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Mason with it. Now defended by Olsen. And Davis sends it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
LeBron, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Walden, following the basket by LeBron James. Baseline try, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. No good from Olsen.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Davis sends it back. A solo fast break. Sinks it in the shot from Olsen. Lights out's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Mason the pass to Towns. Now here's Culver. Clock at 4. The Lakers with the rebound. And here we go. Lakers running again. Here's Olsen. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 15 points for lights out.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Culver. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Bell is checked in for the Timberwolves. So it's the Timberwolves now. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Mason, the layup missed.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Out to the wing. But they'll get another chance. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Leans from outside. It's good. Culver's got his second basket of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And, Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Oh, he's got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell-Pope out there with lights out, and it's Kuzma in at the center. And so it's Minnesota with it after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Walden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here is Mason following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Culver. Outside, Walden. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
And really, AW is a threat to score from anywhere. This is what makes defenders so uneasy.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And knocks down the first one.
And no question, AW is special. The versatility and confidence he has is what makes him so lethal.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. And Walden drops them both. LA has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Drummond, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Minnesota with the ball. Mason, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Mason. And so he makes both from the line. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Olsen passes to Drummond. And the rejection by Towns. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Offline with his 3. Walden kicks to Mason. That's good, and it's Axel Walden with the assist. Mason's got 5 points in the quarter.
reading the court well, leave someone open on AW squad, and you're going to pay.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mason with it. He's covered by Olsen. Mason misses.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Culver, and again it's Minnesota.
And for me, guys, this is an area that Culver should utilize more often, showing off that incredible feel with the jumper.
LeBron is doubled. Here's lights out, defended by Towns. Inside, here's Davis. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Walden. He's got 10. Mason for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's LeBron. 14 points for him.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Taken away. Fast break, the Lakers. And finished off by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what happens.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. James. And it's good. 2 points. LeBron's got 16.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here is Mason. 17 points in the game. With some arc, and Davis sends it back. And here's the break. The finish. Trips down the breakaway slam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Culver. After the basket by Los Angeles. And stolen by Drummond. Got a piece of it. Axel Walden with the steal. Pass to Mason. And here's Culver. Covered by LeBron. The pass to Towns. 5 o'clock. Here's Walden. And Walden throws it down.
Well, you have to like the vision from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got the kind of size necessary to see over the defense.
Olsen passes to LeBron. And they double up James. Pass to Olsen. On the wing, James. He's got 16. Here's Drummond, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Culver passes to Mason. Drummond working against Towns. That shot misses. Good D by Drummond. Olsen passes to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Passes it to Culver. He feeds it to Towns, and stolen by Drummond. LeBron left side. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Walden. He's got 12, and Morris throws it down.
Well, at 6'9" with good athleticism, dunking not a problem. Mr. Morris, give him some space, and he makes you pay.
And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
The Lakers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jordan Bell's checked in for Marcus Morris. Robert Covington comes in for Walden. Andrew Lakers with some Kumbo's checked in for James. Lights out comes in for Avery Bradley. Rajon Rondo is in for Goran Dragic. Minnesota also making some changes. Walden comes in for Jordan Bell. And it's Mason in for Carter Williams. Wiggins outside. From the line. And Davis pulls it down.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Wiggins and Covington fill the wings. Walden is out there with Towns, and it's Mason in at the... And the shot is good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Towns. Kicks it to Mason. Wiggins from outside trains the three-pointer. Wiggins has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Rondo dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Davis. Towns with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Covington, and he dunks it down.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Walden. And he makes the first. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Monroe's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Chandler comes in for Robert Covington. Alan Crabb is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Carter Williams in for Mason. Minnesota shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. On the wing, A.W. Antetokounmpo defending. Basket good.
So effective. Love when A.W. looks to score the ball from that area.
Here's Olsen, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you could see that dunk coming from a while away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Now Walden. And it's blocked by Olsen.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Lakers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lights Out.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Walden, and again it's Minnesota.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, It's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
That doesn't go either for Axel Walden. Here's the Lakers with the ball. But they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Monroe's shot is good.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies. And that one's good, Walden.
And how about the competitiveness of Walden? It's what allows him to dominate games like this.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out front in the season.
Having momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, this is Kenny here, man. You were phenomenal and a catalyst for this offense tonight. Talk about the responsibility of keeping everybody involved.
To be honest, Kenny, it's the heart of what I do. Everyone has a role to play, man. Mine is to make sure we just keep moving, keep working for the best shot, because the struggle is definitely real, man. You can't afford empty possessions in this league.
No question, in the heart of the team, you are it.